One of my clients had asked me to help find out what would be the best equipment to upgrade her voiceover studio. She's starting to do some national advertising and has asked me to help just assist her with purchasing the right gear on a budget. And so I thought what I'd do is just kind of share what my suggestions were to her with you. I'm going to go over just kind of the real important parts of a voiceover studio, and these are the things that I would suggest. And we'll go in order here. First, let's start with the microphone. I really like the AKG C214. What you're hearing right now is this exact signal chain that I'm suggesting to her. So this is the AKG C214 microphone. This mic's really cool because it's a great price, $299 for this mic, and it is the smaller brother of the C414, which is a microphone that is used in studios across the country. It's kind of a standard mic, but unless you're going to be recording instruments like piano or horn section or something, you don't need some of the things that the C414 has, the bigger brother. And this is a $1,000 plus microphone. Unless, like I said, unless you're recording a horn section or something, you don't need these pickup patterns. If you're doing just voice, all you need is the C214, which has the same inner workings, and we just want the single. And you can see $299 on Amazon Prime is a great price. I do want to mention another microphone that she's used and I've used and many broadcasters across the country use. This is a standard, the RE20. Electrovoice RE20 is just something you're going to find a lot of voiceover talent using. It's a great option. I don't hate this mic at all. At $449, it's a little bit more pricey, but you can't go wrong with either one of these. I'm suggesting that she goes with the AKG, and I wanted to highlight this specifically because you can hear it in this video. It's because it's what I'm using right now. So those are the two microphones you may want to consider. I really like the AKG. And then let's move over to the microphone preamp / processor. This is the piece of equipment that is going to make your great sounding voice from that microphone that you just bought. It's going to make it sound thick, makes your voice sound thick and has that broadcast quality. It prevents distorting over signals that get too loud. It keeps your voice on a constant level. It has a preamp, it has a compressor, it has an expander, a de-esser, a gate, and some high and low frequency EQing detail. You don't need to know any about that. You don't need to worry about it. One of the reasons why I'm suggesting this is because it's kind of a set it and forget it. You don't have to know all the details. Once you set it up right or have somebody set it right for you, you're good to go. And it just has a great consistent sound. And at $199, $200, you can't go wrong with this. DBX is legendary. Again, this piece of equipment is found in broadcast facilities across the country. It's kind of a standard as well, and for good reason. Great price and can get you exactly what you need to get to the next professional level. Yes, you can spend a lot more money on preamps and compressors. Thousands of dollars. But if you're doing simple voiceover and you don't want to dive into all the details, this can do the job. You will not regret the DBX 286 for $199 on Amazon Prime. Then we go to the audio interface. Now, this is the piece of equipment that is going to kind of translate the audio signal to a digital signal that your computer, your digital audio workstation, your DAW can understand. But this is a really great entry-level piece of gear. Focusrite has just a great lineage. I mean, they've been around for years, and they do some really high-end stuff. This is the Scarlett line. You could check them out on their website, just focusrite.com. And they have, gear if you're going to record an entire band and beyond for studio work. But all my client needs is she's only recording one voice at a time. So the Scarlett Solo is my suggestion. And you can go directly with a microphone or after your mic processor, and I'll show you a little bit about how to hook that up. But the Focusrite Solo, $99 is gold. You can't go wrong with that. Great, quiet, professional sounding interface and digital audio interface for you. So I suggest this one. And let's look at some headphones real quick. The Sony MDR series is a standard, great flat EQ response. What you want to do is you want to be able to hear a true representation of the audio that you're recording. So if there are any issues with too much bass or too much treble, high-end frequencies, you can adjust it. So you need something, a good reference point, and that's what these studio monitors do. They sound great, they're very comfortable, but they're not going to color, they're not going to change the sound so it sounds better, and it just gives you that reference point. A couple things that I really like about these specifically is that these pads, which wears out, these are the things that'll wear out on the earphones. After using them every day for like a year, you could replace just the pads, slap some new ones on there, and they feel brand new and they sound brand new again. So, and they're really comfortable. So I really like these. And again, these are kind of a studio standard for a reason. For under $100, you're getting a professional level headphones that you just can't go wrong with. This will do you well for voiceover work. A pop filter for the microphone. These are great. You can get a lot of different versions and different price ranges, but this again is what I'm using right now, and it does the job. Will eliminate the pops and do the job for you for just $10. And then you're going to need a couple cables, an XLR, Amazon Basics. These things are almost disposable. $6 for a 6-foot cable. You're going to need this to connect the mic to the mic processor, and then you're going to need a cable, a TRS cable that will connect the mic processor to the audio interface. And this one's just a few bucks here on Amazon as well. I'll show you about that. So let's take a look at the signal flow and how this all works together. We got your microphone. That is going to go with the XLR cable into the preamp mic processor, the DBX that I suggested. And from there, you're going to go into the audio interface. This is also where you can put your earphones so you can monitor what you're recording. And actually, you'll be using the line in the front of the Solo, the Focusrite Solo. And then from there, via the USB cable that comes with the Focusrite Scarlett, you connect to your audio interface. No drivers needed. It's a plug and play, really simple stuff, and just sounds great. And I'm assuming you've got a computer, digital audio workstation, and a DAW software program you're using. I use Logic, but this also works with Pro Tools and Cubase and Adobe Audition, whatever you need. So this is going to work for you. The most simple setup to give you a very professional, thick voiceover quality for the absolute lowest price, in my opinion, and all this stuff available on Amazon.com. I hope this helps kind of raise your game. I know my client is going to get to the next level with this stuff. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer questions about hooking it up or options or whatever you think. Kind of love talking about gear. I'm a nerd when it comes to the recording stuff. So yeah, send me a question if you have any. I would love to hear from you in the comments below the video, and I hope this helps. Thanks for checking it out.